into game 3 or match 3 with Jun Energy. Our first two matches were against Teamer Energy. We're 1-for-1 against Teamer Energy. So let's see what we have here in match 3. We're on the play, and let's see if we can keep this hand. So this hand would allow us to start bringing in ballistas if it goes unhindered. However, unless we draw an untapped source, we will not be getting the additional energy off of the Aether Hub. If Winding Constrictor gets killed, we're left with 1/1 ballistas until we draw a black or an additional form of energy. It's risky. I think I'll take it though. We're on the play. We'll go ahead and drop the Rootbound Crag and then go from there. Untapped black source would be absolutely terrific. Second hub wouldn't be that bad. And we'll just pass the turn here. Thanks for everybody coming out tonight. I know I haven't been streaming on Twitch in a while. Lately been putting most of my efforts towards YouTube. Ooh, alright, so I guess we run into this Fatal Push here. So let's look at this. If we play the Glint Sleeve Siphoner, we're guaranteed an additional energy to make sure that we can play Winding Constrictor next turn. I like that better. It seems safer. At least we get the 1 energy. If he does have Fatal Push, then yep, there it is. So we at least avoided a total blowout there. Blue-black control maybe. We can attune here. I like attuning for... I'll attune for black. And then we can green, black, and get censored. Let's see what happens. Essence Scatter, Censor. He's thinking about it. Ooh, Hieroglyphic Illumination. Does he Fatal Push? Maybe not. We'll see what happens. He did get his second blue source here. So here I like just running out a single Walking Ballista, see if he goes to counter it. If he does, he doesn't counter it. Let's get greedy. He didn't counter the first one. Does he counter the second? Ooh, are we gonna get up under blue-black control? I don't know. Seems sketchy. He could have censored that. Okay. Kind of what I was expecting once he I found out that he could have censored it. All right, so we Chandra. hope that he doesn't have Vraska's Contempt. And we cannot play that. So he'll take 2 damage and we'll pass the turn. Come on, Chandra. She may take us all the way. Then again, maybe not. So let's plus Chandra. It's a land. We'll go ahead and get down a Hydra. And pass the turn. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attune. And then we will just grab a forest, because we don't have a lot of green right now for some reason. Plus Chandra. Winding Constrictor. Yeah, I'll play the Winding Constrictor. He'll counter the Winding Constrictor, and we'll try to get in for 4 here. Now, do we try to add a counter here? If we do, we go to... I mean, if we don't, it's still a 2-turn clock because of Chandra. That's kind of what I expected. Okay, so now he's back onto a 2-turn clock from here. Okay, so swinging into this Gear Hulk seems really, really bad. Like, I really just don't want to lose to this Gear Hulk. I mean, do we go for it? Man, this just seems so bad. Alright. You got us, opponent. I mean, we do trade our Hydra for his Gear Hulk. He gets to draw 2 cards. And he blocks. We will spend our energy. Trade with Gear Hulk. And pass the turn. Scarab God. Not good for us. And that's probably going to be game 1 against Blue-Black Control here. All right. Another attune. We're gonna go ahead and scoop it up. He can make 2 dudes this turn. If he doesn't, then he's just toying with us. Alright, so we want all of this. I only want 1 Walking Ballista. We'll drop Fatal Push for sure. Harness Lightning's still pretty good. can go with getting rid of Rishkar. And Hydra's so good in this matchup. I think I'll drop one harness. We'll go with 3 harnesses and 2 Vraska's Contempts. Now, I would like to find a way to get these 2 Deathgorge Scavengers in. I don't know where I would put them in, though. Maybe we don't want Ronus. So let's cut Ronus. Wouldn't mind having Gonti for a counter spell, though. We'll cut Ronus and we'll cut Gonti, and we won't use Gonti here. Now, Vraska's really good. Maybe Vraska over Verdurus. Yeah, let's run like that. So we've got a pretty good hand here. We don't have a really fast hand, but we've got some good spells, and we'll know what's going on with thanks to turn 1 Duress. Or we could even turn 2 Duress. Yeah, let's keep this. I think I'll go ahead and thin the deck since we have plenty of land. Let's see, we're not going to be playing 2 black spells back to back. I'm going to need double green from what I have in my hand. So we'll go ahead and play the forest, play Duress. Let's take a look at what he has here. So disallow Essence Scatter. So if we take disallow, next turn we can take Essence Scatter. Really don't want to leave him with a Vraska's Contempt. So let's go ahead and take the disallow. So we took disallow. He played Swamp. We'll see what he picked up here. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at their hand. What do you got, opponent? Show me your hand. Alright, so nothing really new. Still got the Essence Scatter. I think I'm going to take that for now because I want to get this Bristling Hydra down next turn. So we'll go ahead and take that. And pass the turn. Plays his island. We get Dragon Skull Summit. We'll go ahead and play this before he gets his 4th land because we don't have the energy. Did he get another counter spell? He did not. Nor did he get a kill spell. Okay. So try to ride this Hydra to victory here. I think here we're just going to go ahead and grab the Scarab God. Oh wait. He's going to go ahead and hieroglyphic. And we're going to go with the Scarab God. So his hand is currently Fetid Pool, Fatal. So he picked up a Fatal Push. And he has 3 Torrential Gear Hulks left for Wincons and 3 gifted Aetherborn. Okay, a couple Essence Extractions, Fatal Push. Alright. So yeah, we're going to try to ride this Hydra home here. So we play Chandra, we take up Chandra, he has a target for Vraska's Contempt. We sacrifice the Hydra by putting a bunch on the stack to make him kill it so we can keep Chandra. Or do we just play Chandra and take up? Just play Chandra and tick up. Okay, he's gonna Hyro. Bristling Hydra. Well, we can't cast it. So we'll just do 2. He'll get that 2 back. But it'll cost him 4 mana to do so. And we get a Walking Ballista. Let's go ahead and tick up on Chandra. Duress. I think I will. So now we're kind of demanding action. Vraska's Contempt. Okay. So he does have the Torrential. And that's pretty much all he's got. We'll go ahead and take the Fatal Push. We can get in here. And we're also pretty safe. To at least get an extra 2 points of damage here. I mean, if he goes to target it by Torrentialing next turn, then hey, is what it is. I expect the Torrential to come down as a blocker here. We'll see. Looks like he's doing it in main phase. Targeting Fatal Push. Just wants to go ahead and deal with the ballista now. So we will go ahead and harness. Get in for some more damage. 2 points. Don't stabilize, opponent. Please don't stabilize. Are we going to get there? Game 3? We have 3 energy to protect the Hydra from anything except for Bantus. I mean, if he top decked the Bantus, then, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. He cycles. Sensor, cycle. And scoops it up. Game 3, here we go. Alright, so game 3, we're on the draw. Harness Lightning's really good. Abrade's really good here. We will. Lost Legacy was perfect. I mean, the chances are he wasn't going to draw Scarab God anyway, but it was nice to know we didn't have to play around it. I think I can cut one of the Harness Lightnings because of the Abrade. And I think we'll go with that. Yeah, let's run it like this. Get out of here, chat. So what do you guys think about the deck so far? Okay, so we have turn 1 attune. We have our Lost Legacy again. We have Vraska's Contempt. Deal with the Scarab God. We have Winding Constrictor. Okay, I'm really good. I really like this hand, so I'm gonna keep. We have double black, double green. Just go grab our red. This is pretty decent. Just get a mountain and pass the turn. Okay, so he goes ahead and gets down Search. We'll go ahead and play Winding Constrictor and pass the turn. Gifted Aetherborn. Okay, so he's only got 1 land open. I think we go ahead and just grab the Scarab God right now. Yep. Let's go ahead and do it. And any changes to the deck? 3 Vraska's Contempt. Still running the Fatal Push. He's got another Gifted Aetherborn in hand and a Disallow. So, okay. Got to deal with 3 Gearhulks and a couple Aetherborn. We'll just pass here. Hi, thanks for the follow. Alright, so does he pitch something? Does he keep it on top? He keeps it. He likes it. Well, he's no interest in getting in. We can... He's got a Disallow. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that out of his hand. We did not get it out of his hand. He plans to just block with that. Okay. So let's see what the opponent does here. We know he has Disallow. We know he has Gifted Aetherborn in hand. So I would really like to make him... Okay, so there, he leaves up Disallow mana. That's decent. Okay, so we'll play that. Get 2 more energy. Duress. He disallows the Duress. And we will see if we can deal with a couple of these Gifted Aetherborns now. And I'll just pass the turn. He's only got 2 cards left in hand. He is getting some selection here, though. We've got to deal with this Gifted Aetherborn soon. It's not like he's going to attack here. I think I'm going to go ahead and prompt him to make a move here. So we've got a lot of energy. Just landing this Glint Sleeve Siphoner may give us what we need to push through. Waiting on the opponent for something here. Don't know exactly what for, but we're definitely waiting for something. I don't know if he wants to counter this. If he does, we just play the Glint Sleeve Siphoner. If he doesn't, we grab another mountain, play Glorybringer, and go from there. Come on, opponent. Dot syntax error. Alright. Okay, so we go for Glorybringer. Unless he's picked up a counter recently. And it's very possible. He's had quite a few looks at cards here with Search for Mezcanta and such. What does he got? Tell me it's a draw spell. Nope. There we go. And he disallows Glorybringer. I think we just passed the turn here. Still can't get in against the Death Touch. I don't want to spend any additional energy on it, but I do want to get this Glint Sleeve Siphoner down. So let's go ahead and try that now. While we can have up Supreme Will. Did he even have Supreme Will in his deck? Disallow. And I'm going to attack with the Hydra. And we're big enough to make this Cub start getting dangerous. He does have 4 Fatal Push left in the deck though, so Cub is squeamish here, to say the least. Alright, so now he can start searching with Azcanta of the Sunken Ruin. This is neat for us. So I assume he searches for a counter in response to this. Nope, just has the Essence Scatter. Vraska's Contempt. Well, game 3 is not going so well for us here, but he is out of cards. However, he does have a flip Azcanta of the Sunken Ruin. And I guess we get in for 2, which he probably has another Gear Hulk or something. Well, it won't be Gear Hulk. Sure, you can find a Fatal Push here, though. Hieroglyphic Illumination for the opponent. And Fatal Push. Had it anyway. Of course. Of course he did. Well, we're not dead yet. That's pretty good. And we'll wait for our opponent to spend some mana and try to kill the Gear Hulk in response here. Does he just... Yep, there we go. Destroy target artifact. So either has a Gear Hulk now, is going to draw it at the beginning of his upkeep, but he's not getting it off of search. We could come back here. It's not over. I mean, search is a lot of power to come back from. We would have to really start hitting some top decks. We have more land than we want to see, so... So what do we want to eat? Scarab God is gone. We've dealt with one torrential. to wonder if this will even resolve, so we'll go ahead and see what happens, and then we'll pick. But we are going to try to cast it. I mean, maybe going for another Vraska's Contempt. And he's just going to disallow it. Okay. And we'll just keep trying to get in for a few here. I can only pray that he just keeps putting Gear Hulks on the bottom. He's only got 2 left in the deck. He's got 2 Gear Hulks left, and we have dealt with 1 gifted, 2 gifted Aetherborn. So he's only got 2 Gear Hulks and 1 gifted Aetherborn left in his deck to kill us with. So we're not giving up that easy. Let's close some of this out. Sorry. Doomfall? Man, that's an answer for a Gear Hulk, but I kind of want to see what the opponent's got. Maybe I should wait. I mean, we're at 12. I'll wait. We have... Our best chance might be to take a... like, gain 1 or 2 cards. Oh, man. Vraska's... So he's gotten... Vraska's Contempt. Yeah, we'll go ahead and Doomfall next turn. Actually, let's cycle this and see what happens. Harness Lightning. Okay, so that'll help us deal with a Gear Hulk. So let's go ahead and target the opponent and see if we get a counter from him here. Double Contempt and an Essence Scatter. Well, we can easily play through the Contempt, I think, or through the Scatter. Just have to hit an extra creature. So, Essence Extraction. He just keeps taking kill spells, and he's drawn through his deck a lot quicker than we are. So we'll try our best to hang on to... We need 3 kill spells if we're going to go the long haul here. So at this point he's really churning through his spells. So now we're down to 2 Gear Hulks. Whew. We know he has Vraska's Contempt. Do we make a 2/2 and just go for it? I think we do. Alright, we make a 2/2. And Vraska's Contempt. I mean, he has the Essence Extraction to deal with that, which will pull yet another card out of his hand. What do we want gone? more than anything else. What could be left? Let's look at his hand here and look at his exile. Alright, we know he still has a hieroglyphic. One, two. We know he still has a hieroglyphic. And we know he still has essence extraction. I don't know what the other card is. If we take hieroglyphic illumination, we know he has essence scatter. That's what his other card is. Okay, so I don't want to let him draw a card. Oh my gosh. No, that will never work. I was thinking if we get him down low that we could force him to draw with this, but that would never work. He would just counter it. So let's go ahead and cast this. We can't take Gearhulk. Don't want to take Search for Azcanta. What else do you have in his deck that we might want to get? We've dealt with all 3 gifted Aetherborns, so those are gone. So he's going to search for Azcanta here. Maybe Fatal Push. Get rid of some Keel. Or get rid of whatever counter he has left. So he's got Disallow, Disallow, Disallow. He's only got one of those left. Does have plenty of Essence Scatter left. Let's go ahead and get rid of Essence Scatter. I mean, I'll let him draw a card, but you know, it is what it is. So we'll get rid of Essence Scatter, Essence Scatter, Essence Scatter. He has Fatal Push left in hand. Okay, so he's got Fatal Push. And I'm sure he pushes this, so we'll take our 3 damage. And pass the turn. So he's down to 12 cards left in his deck. And I'm sure with the Search for Azcanta, he's got to be getting extremely close to hitting that Torrential. So we're going to just gain some life here. One of the main reasons I want to gain life is because 16's a hell of a lot farther away. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was wanting to get to 16 because Torrential's swinging numbers of 5, multiples of 5. But he's going to counter that, and now he's on the play. Alright, so let's look at our removal we have left. We have Harness Lightning. 1 copy of Harness Lightning left. We have 0 Vraska's Contempt. 0 Vraska. We're about to die to this Gearhulk. We have 2 outs left in the deck to kill this Gearhulk. Take that back. We have an additional Doomfall. It's 3 outs, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get there. Come on, one of the 3. Harness, Doomfall. Not enough. So he cycle sensor. Well, there's a fatal push. And this will take us to 4. If he can stop this or remove the blocker. And that'll do it. Well, that was match 3 against Blue-Black Control, and we went 1-2 in that match. We'll see you back for match 4.